Hey, what's up, world? Hope everybody had an awesome weekend. It's Monday. Mondays aren't the favorite. Mondays aren't always the best, but they come every 7 days. And I just really want to encourage you guys to attack your Monday, to have a great Monday, get your mind right. And before you know it, Monday will be over. It'll be Wednesday, then it'll be Friday, and then it'll be the weekend. Something that has been kind of in my mind and in my heart, I'd say over the last week, is a poem by Robert Frost. And when I was younger, I took some English classes, had some different poetry classes, stuff like that. When I was a freshman in college, I also took a poetry class. And I've always kind of had a far interest in poetry. I don't know a ton about poetry, but I've always had, again, a far interest in it. And people that can write poetry, definitely that's a talent from God, and I've always been really interested in that. And so there's this poem by Robert Frost that there's a line in that poem specifically that's kind of been playing over and over in my head. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to read this poem by Robert Frost to you guys, and then just maybe expound a little bit more on the line that has been kind of been on replay in my mind over this last week, and kind of what it means to me, and hopefully you guys will be encouraged. So the name of the poem is The Road Not Taken, and again it's by Robert Frost. And it reads, "Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for the passing there, had warned them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by. And that has made all the difference." And the line that has really been on replay in my mind over this last week is the line that Frost wrote that says, "I took the one less traveled by." So often in life we get into a routine. So often in life we get into what I will call a rut, a ritual. We get very traditional. Our bodies like the same thing day after day, day after day, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. And on some levels, a routine can be good, but on a lot of levels, routine can lead to death. And what do I mean by that? I really think it's important for us to self-examine. I really think it's important for us to look at our own hearts, to look at our own lives, and to really question why we're doing what we're doing. What is this life all about? What do we want our lives to be all about? Because routine and ritual and tradition and these ruts in life, they're going to happen. But how are we going to respond? Are we going to be the type of people that just continue to do the same thing over and over and over again? Or are we going to be the type of people that step out fearlessly and go for those things that our bodies and our minds are telling us we can't do it. We shouldn't go in that direction. It's easier over here. Do you want to live an easy life? Do you want to live a complacent life? I don't. I don't want to take my last breath and have a bunch of regret in my mind and in my heart when I take that last breath here on this earth. We're all born, we all live, and we're all going to die. How are you going to live your life? Are you going to take the road? Are you going to take the path that has been well traveled, that everybody else is going down? Or are you going to take the less traveled road? Are you going to take the less traveled path? And that's the line that's been playing over and over and over again in my mind this last week. Quentin, do you want to take the path or the road that everybody else has taken or is taking, the easy way, the complacent way, the road that's been just traveled down again and again and again? Do you want to live a routine, ritualed life, or do you want to take the road less traveled, the path less traveled? Do you want to blaze a new trail, a new path, a new road? I want to be challenged in my life, and I want you guys to be challenged when it comes to health, when it comes to fitness, when it comes to improving our lives. Are you going to just continue to eat the crappy food and the junky food and gain 5, 10, 15 pounds each year, and then in 20 years be 50 pounds overweight and have all of these health issues and just be in horrible shape? And really, if you have a family, if you're married, you're letting down your family, you're letting down your spouse if you're eating like crap, if you're not exercising. Today is the day for us to begin to take that one step in the right direction down the road less traveled. Let's start eating cleaner. Let's start eating better. Let's start eating healthier. Let's start getting more active. Let's start getting our kids, our spouses, our families involved in more exercise. You don't have to lift weights. You don't have to run a marathon. You don't have to swim miles upon miles. No. Be more active. Clean up your eating. It's very, very simple. Take the road, take the path less traveled, and you will see mental and physical and spiritual growth in your lives, and your life will definitely improve. Life is not easy. There's still going to be crazy things, but God has again given us great gifts, abilities, and talents, and we need to be using them to the fullest extent every day. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday. Have an awesome week. Any questions, any inquiries in regards to personal training, eating healthier, exercise, get a hold of me. Shoot me a message on Facebook. Shoot me a text. Give me a call, 605-610-7166. And just remember, it's one meal, one training session, one day at a time. We'll see you guys next time. All right.